Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Just a moment. I think there was a problem with Zoom just a second ago, so I'm going to send everyone the link again.
Sorry.
I don't know why it does that. It said I had a meeting already, and I was like, oh, I just started it. So I will email everyone just to make sure. Looks like Thao is having problems with her internet. What was it? Treasure pepper S. Just a moment, Joseph. Mike. Francis. Okay. There we go. All right. So
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Thao. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh,
So I'm just taking quick attendance from last week. Vanessa. And I believe Anais came. All right. So we'll give everyone a minute. There was a problem with Zoom just before, so I had to send everyone an email just to make sure they can get in. So we'll give another, let's say, 1 minute. All right. Okay. I'm guessing Nancy's having a problem because she's usually here every day. And Vilmani. So I think they might have all had the same problem with the Zoom. So I hope they see the email. Okay. All right, so repeat after me. In this lesson, you are going to watch a video of a town hall meeting and speak about a community proposal.
In
In
this
this
lesson,
lesson, you are
you
going to
are
watch a
going to watch a
video of
video
town
of the
hall
town
meeting
hall
and
meeting
speak about a
and
community
about
proposal.
a community proposal.
Good. You will express an opinion,
You
You
will
will
have
express
an
an opinion,
opinion,
give reasons to support your opinion.
give
give
reason
reasons
to
to
support
support your
your
opinion.
opinion.
Very good. So, town hall meetings. Mayors sometimes have a town hall meeting with residents and business owners to discuss city plans. So let's look at the notice and then answer the questions. So let's read the notice together. Repeat after me. Glenville Town Hall Meeting.
Glenville Town Hall Meeting.
Glenville Town Hall Meeting.
The mayor of Glenville invites residents and business owners to a meeting about plans to make King Street a pedestrian street.
The
The
mayor
mayor
of
of
Glenville
Glenville
invites
invites
residents and business
residents and
owners
business
to the
owners
meeting
to a
about
meeting
land to
about
make King
plans
Street
to make King
a
Street a
pedestrian street.
pedestrian street.
Good. Pedestrian street.
Pedestrian.
Very good. Wednesday, April 4th, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Wednesday, April 4, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
to 8 p.m.
Washington Middle School. Hey, we have a Washington Middle School. Washington Middle School, 2340 Ridge Road, Glenville.
Washington
Washington Middle School, 2340 Ridge Road, Glenville.
Glenville.
Good. So there are 4 sentence questions. Let's go over each question and then you will answer in your notebooks. Number 1. When and where is the town hall meeting?
When and where?
When and where is the town hall meeting?
Good. When and where is the town hall meeting?
When and where is the town hall meeting?
Good. Who will be at the meeting?
Who will be at the
Who will
meeting?
be at the meeting?
Good. Number 3. The meeting is about a pedestrian street.
The
The
meeting
meeting is about a pedestrian street.
Pedestrian.
Good. What do you think a pedestrian street is?
What do you
What do
think
you
a
think a pedestrian street is?
And number 4. Why do you think some cities have pedestrian streets?
Why do you think some
cities
cities
have
have
pedestrian streets?
pedestrian streets?
Very good. All right, so I will give you 4 minutes to answer each question.
Okay.
2 more minutes. One more minute. All right. Number 1. When and where is the town hall meeting?
When?
And Wednesday, April
On
4
Wednesday,
to
April
6
4 at
at 8 p.m.
6 p.m. to
Good.
8 p.m.
And where is it?
in
in
Washington Middle
Washington Middle School,
Very good.
2340.
Mm-hmm. 2340.
Ridge Road, Glenville.
Very
Ridge Road,
good.
Glenville.
Very good. Who will be at the meeting?
The mayor
President
of Glenville.
and
Very good.
business owner.
Very good. So the the residents, business owners, and hopefully the mayor of Glenville.
Oh, okay. I don't understand the question.
No, you got it. You still had it right. I say hopefully because sometimes mayors ask people to come to meetings and they never go.
No, but because it's the sentence that
Mhm.
invite us. The mayor Glens, the
Mm,
mayor of Glenville invites residents.
mhm. So,
Oh,
yeah, all three residents,
okay.
business owners, and the mayor.
Okay.
Very good. The meeting is about a pedestrian street. What do you think a pedestrian street is?
Maybe
I think that's a good idea because the people walk, see the
Good.
shop, and
Very
yeah,
good.
look.
and avoid
Yeah,
accident. Maybe.
Mhm.
yeah.
Good. So it's going to say possible answer. A place for people
Okay.
to walk with no
Mhm.
cars.
No
Yeah,
cars. Yeah.
walk no.
I don't think
Yes,
I
no
don't know.
accident.
There are no accidents. In New
Mhm.
York, in Times Square, there are some pedestrian streets. There's actually a lot of pedestrian streets in New York now. They've actually closed a few so that people can just walk. And Times Square has 2 sections that are completely closed for people to walk. And why do you think some cities, like New York, have pedestrian streets?
I mean, many people are walking
Hmm.
and need a um and more people and
Mhm.
many people are needed walking because care care your healthy life.
Good.
Be safe and fun.
Yeah. So one of the big answers is so people can walk safely and
Mhm.
not worry about cars. And actually, I could quickly show you the famous pedestrian street in New York City. So if we go to uh, New York City, Times Square, pedestrian zone. That's what they call it. So if you see, actually, this is better. So here used to be the street.
Wow.
Yep. And now it's full of, let's see if I can get it bigger. So you can see there's one here, and all the way on the other side, there's another one. So people can eat here. If you go to New York City, you will see um, people dressed up as in costumes. So this is what it used to look like, and now people
Wow.
can walk. It's actually very nice. I like that change. There's let me try to think where's the other pedestrian zone. So they
A lot
okay.
of people here.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Times Square has a lot of people.
I
Uh,
never visiting. I don't be visiting.
oh yeah, it's lots of people. It's a very
My goodness.
there's a lot of tourists who live there. So actually, when I lived in New York City, um, people who actually live in New York City never go to Times Square
Mhm.
because it's a place for tourists to go and see. So everything in this area is expensive, and so we don't like to walk around Times Square.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's actually very nice. So you can see here, they make it, the street is colored blue. During the summer, it's very nice. There's a lot of these uh, pedestrian streets. And I believe this one here is Union Square. So they're actually very popular in New York. I think when I moved there, they just started opening them.
Mhm.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. This one. All right, so we're going to move on to the vocabulary. Repeat after me. Parking lot.
Parking lot.
Parking lot.
Parking lot.
Parking lot.
Parking lot.
Parking spot.
Parking pass.
Parking spot.
Parking spot.
Parking pass.
Parking spot.
And park.
And park.
Park.
So, number one, what is this?
Parking lot.
Parking lot.
Very good. A parking lot. And then inside a parking lot, you can find a.
Parking pass.
Parking spot.
Very good. And in a parking spot, you
Park.
park. So that's a good way to connect all three.
Mhm.
Parking lot is a lot of spots
Uh-huh.
where you park your car. Okay, so we checked the answers and we got them all correct. Page 4. Let's zoom in, make it bigger. There we go. So we're going to match from the left to the right. But first, let's go over each column. So, number 1, repeat after me. A man at the back of the room is coming forward.
A
A
man
man
at
at
the
the back
back
of the
of the
room
room is
is
coming
coming
forward.
forward.
Very good. 2. Rita doesn't own a car.
Rita
Rita
doesn't
doesn't
own a
own
car.
a car.
Good. 3. The neighborhood is very safe.
The
The
neighborhood
neighbor
is
is
very
very safe.
safe.
The neighborhood is very safe.
The
The neighborhood
neighborhood
is
is
very
very safe.
safe.
Good. We swim at the local swimming pool.
We
We swim at the
swim at the
local
local swimming
swimming
pool.
pool.
Good. Number 5. Please speak into the microphone.
Please speak
Please speak
into
into the
the
microphone.
microphone.
Good. There's a proposal to build a new shopping center in town.
There is
There is a
proposal
proposal to
to
build a
build
new
a
shopping
new
center in
shopping
town.
center in town.
We got a parking permit for our car.
We got a
We got a
parking
parking
permit
permit
for our
for
car.
our car.
Okay, and then on the right. A. She takes the subway to work.
She takes the subway to work.
He take a subway to work.
B. He wants to speak to everyone.
He wants
He
to
wants
speak
to
to
speak to
everyone.
everyone.
C. Lots of people want to live here.
Lots
Lots
of
of
people
people
want to
want
live
to
here.
live here.
Good. D. We put it in the front window of our car.
We
We
put
put
it
in
in
the
the
front
front
window
window
of
of
our
our car.
car.
E. We can't hear you.
We can hear
We
you.
can't hear.
F. It's near our apartment building.
It's
It's
near
near
our
our
apartment
apartment
building.
building.
And G. They will start building it next year.
They will start
They will
building
start
it
building
next year.
next year.
All right, so let's take 5 minutes in our notebooks to connect the left to the right. Write both sentences in your notebook. So I'll give you 5 minutes. 3 more minutes. Two more minutes. About 1 more minute.
Mm.
All right. Number 1. A man at the back of the room is coming forward.
Letter B.
B. He wants to speak to
B.
everyone. Very good.
B.
Number 2. Rita doesn't own a car.
Letter
C.
A.
A. She
Hey.
takes a subway to
Very good. She takes the subway to work. Number 3. This neighborhood is very safe.
lot
C.
C.
Letter C.
B. C. A. 3C.
See? Lots of
Mhm.
people want to live here. Next. We swim at the local swimming pool.
I think
Maybe letter F. I don't know.
think
I put in the F.
That looks good. I think that works very well. Next, number 5. Please speak into the microphone.
E.
Letter A. E.
We can't hear you. Very good.
B.
6. There's a proposal to build a new shopping center in town.
G.
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 They will start building it next year. And finally, 7. We got a parking permit for our car.
Letter D.
Letter D.
Letter D.
We put it in the front window of our car. Very good. So let's check our answers, and we got them all correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to go to video. We're going to watch the video once with no subtitles, then we'll watch it again, probably 3 times. Okay. Something makes me think this is going to be a long video. About 2 minutes, not bad.
Thank you for listening to the proposal to make King Street a pedestrian street. Now it's time to hear what you think. Who would like to be first? Yes, would you please come forward?
Thank you, Mayor Jones. My name is Ariana Miller. I'm a Glenville resident. In my opinion, a pedestrian street is a good idea. It will bring more business to the city.
My name is Rosa Martinez. I don't think the proposal is a good idea. I own a store on King Street. I'm worried my customers won't have places to park if we close the street. Are there plans to build more parking lots? Can you give us more information? Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Martinez. We'll answer questions at the end. Yes, sir. Please come forward.
Hello, my name is Bill Davies, and I live near King Street.
Could you please speak into the microphone?
Yes. Okay. My name is Bill Davies. I live near King Street. In my opinion, a pedestrian street isn't a good idea. There will be more cars in the neighborhood. It'll be difficult for local residents to find parking spots. Will local residents get parking permits?
Thanks, Mr. Davies. Okay, now I'll try to answer your questions. First, I'd like...
Okay, we'll watch again, but this time with subtitles.
Thank you for listening to the proposal to make King Street a pedestrian street. Now it's time to hear what you think. Who would like to be first? Yes, would you please come forward?
Thank you, Mayor Jones. My name is Ariana Miller. I'm a Glenville resident. In my opinion, a pedestrian street is a good idea. It will bring more business to the city.
My name is Rosa Martinez. I don't think the proposal is a good idea. I own a store on King Street. I'm worried my customers won't have places to park if we close the street. Are there plans to build more parking lots? Can you give us more information? Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Martinez. We'll answer questions at the end. Yes, sir. Please come forward.
Hello, my name is Bill Davies, and I live near King Street.
Could you please speak into the microphone?
Yes. Okay. My name is Bill Davies. I live near King Street. In my opinion, a pedestrian street isn't a good idea. There will be more cars in the neighborhood. It'll be difficult for local residents to find parking spots. Will local residents get parking permits?
Thanks, Mr. Davies. Okay, now I'll try to answer your questions. First, I'd like...
Okay, and we'll watch just one more time to make sure we catch everything that was said.
Thank you for listening to the proposal to make King Street a pedestrian street. Now it's time to hear what you think. Who would like to be first? Yes, would you please come forward?
Thank you, Mayor Jones. My name is Ariana Miller. I'm a Glenville resident. In my opinion, a pedestrian street is a good idea. It will bring more business to the city.
My name is Rosa Martinez. I don't think the proposal is a good idea. I own a store on King Street. I'm worried my customers won't have places to park if you close the street. Are there plans to build more parking lots? Can you give us more information? Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Martinez. We'll answer questions at the end. Yes, sir. Please come forward.
Hello, my name is Bill Davies, and I live near King Street.
Could you please speak into the microphone?
Yes. Okay. My name is Bill Davies. I live near King Street. In my opinion, a pedestrian street isn't a good idea. There will be more cars in the neighborhood. It'll be difficult for local residents to find parking spots. Will local residents get parking permits?
Thanks, Mr. Davies. Okay, now I'll try to answer your questions. First, I'd like...
All right. So let's put these in order. So take a moment. Let's look at the 5 sentences, and then we'll talk about which goes first, second, third, and for fifth. So I'll read you the sentences. A woman who owns a business on King Street asks a question. The mayor begins to answer questions. A man who lives in the neighborhood near King Street expresses his opinion. A Glenville resident comes forward and expresses her opinion. And the mayor thanks the residents for listening to the proposal. So which goes first?
The last one.
Very good. And what comes second?
The last one now.
Yep, the last one now.
Yeah.
Okay, and the third one, actually that looks good.
Yeah, yes.
And which one goes fourth?
The man,
The,
the last one.
the last one is fourth.
Good. So repeat after me. The mayor thanks the residents for listening to the proposal.
The
The mayor thanks the residents for listening to the proposal.
A Glenville resident comes forward and expresses her opinion.
A
A Glenville resident
come
come forward and expresses her opinion.
Good. A woman who owns a business on King Street asks a question.
A woman
who owns a business on King Street asks a question.
Good. A man who lives in the neighborhood near King Street expresses his opinion.
A man
A
who
man who
lives
lives
in the neighborhood
near King Street expresses his opinion.
own opinion.
Good. The mayor begins to answer questions.
The
The mayor begins to
begins
answer questions.
question.
Good. So we check, and we got them all correct. Very good. And we'll go to page 6. All right. So we're going to watch the video again. And this time, we're going to be listening to the opinions and the reasons. So, when speakers express their opinion, they often begin with, in my opinion, or I think. After they express their opinion, they often give reasons for it. So, we're going to watch again, and I'll put the video. Let's see if I can move it somewhere that we can see everything. Oh, looks like not able to. So ooh, that is actually hard. So I'll give you a second if you want to copy the table. And we have bad idea, customers, good idea, business, and residents. So what we'll do is, why don't you answer for the opinions and the reasons, and then we'll watch the video to check our answers. I'll give you about 4 minutes to answer. About 2 more minutes. About 1 more minute. All right. So let's watch the video again to check our answers, and then we'll go over them.
Thank you for listening to the proposal to make King Street a pedestrian street. Now it's time to hear what you think. Who would like to be first? Yes, would you please come forward?
Thank you, Mayor Jones. My name is Ariana Miller. I'm a Glenville resident. In my opinion, a pedestrian street is a good idea. It will bring more business to the city.
My name is Rosa Martinez. I don't think the proposal is a good idea. I own a store on King Street. I'm worried my customers won't have places to park if we close the street. Are there plans to build more parking lots? Can you give us more information? Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Martinez. We'll answer questions at the end. Yes, sir. Please come forward.
Hello, my name is Bill Davies, and I live near King Street.
Could you please speak into the microphone?
Yes. Okay. My name is Bill Davies. I live near King Street. In my opinion, a pedestrian street isn't a good idea. There will be more cars in the neighborhood. It'll be difficult for local residents to find parking spots. Will local residents get parking permits?
Thanks, Mr. Davies. Okay, now I'll try to answer your questions. First, I'd like...
All right. So, Ariana Miller. Her opinion, the proposal for a pedestrian street is
It's a
A good
good
idea.
idea.
good. It will bring more
More business.
Business.
business to the city. Next, Rosa Martinez. The proposal for a pedestrian street is a
Bad idea.
bad idea.
Bad idea.
There won't be enough parking for
Customer.
customers. And Bill Davies. The proposal for a pedestrian street is a
Bad idea.
bad idea. There won't be enough parking for
Residents.
residents. So let's check our answers. And we got them all correct. So repeat after me. The proposal for a pedestrian street is a good idea.
The
proposal for a
the
pedestrian street
street
is a good idea.
It will bring more business to the city.
It will
It
bring more
will
business to
Bring
the
more
city.
business to the city.
The proposal for a pedestrian street is a bad idea.
The
The
proposal
proposal for a pedestrian street is a bad idea.
bad idea.
There won't be enough parking for customers.
There
There won't be enough parking for customers.
customer.
Good. The proposal for a pedestrian street is a bad idea.
The
The
proposal
proposal for a pedestrian street is a bad idea.
is a bad idea.
There won't be enough parking for residents.
There won't be enough parking for residents.
Very good. So now we're going to move to the speak category. Imagine you are at a town hall meeting. The mayor presented a proposal for a pedestrian street in your neighborhood, so one in Meriden. Express your opinion about the proposal using in my opinion or I think. Give one reason to explain it, or we could say two reasons. So, in your mind, is a pedestrian street in Meriden, let's say on Main Street, a good idea or a bad idea? And then choose two reasons to back up your opinion. So you're going to say, in my opinion, a pedestrian street is a bad idea because blah, 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 blah. And blah, 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 blah. Or I think a pedestrian street is a good idea because blah, 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 blah. And blah, 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 blah. So I will give you, let's say, 4 minutes. I say, yeah, 4 minutes to think of, do you think Meriden needs a pedestrian street? And choose two of the reasons to explain why. So about 4 minutes.
Teacher,
Yes.
I complete for the both the bad idea and the good idea.
Oh, you did
Only
both?
for one.
Oh, okay. So you did both a bad idea and a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, so we have about 3 more minutes. Two minutes. One more minute. right. So let's start with Thao.
I think the pedestrian street in Meriden is a good idea. The street will be very safe and with no car, the air will be clean.
Very good. And Vanessa, what's your opinion?
In my opinion, the pedestrian street in Meriden is a good idea because with no cars, the air will be cleaner and it's fun to walk on the street with no cars.
Very good. Excellent. It's so weird only having 2 students. We're going so fast. So now let's listen to the conversation.
Did you hear about the mayor's proposal?
No. What proposal?
The town is planning to build a new playground.
In my opinion, that's a great idea. There aren't enough places for children to play.
One more time.
Did you hear about the mayor's proposal?
No. What proposal?
The town is planning to build a new playground.
In my opinion, that's a great idea. There aren't enough places for children to play.
All right. Repeat after me. Did you hear about the Did you hear about the mayor's proposal?
Did you
Did
hear,
you hear
about
about the mayor's
mayor
proposal?
proposal?
No. What proposal?
No, what
No,
proposal?
what proposal?
The town is planning to build a new playground.
The town is
Town is
planning to
planning
build
to
a new
build a new
playground.
playground.
In my opinion, that's a great idea.
In my
In my
opinion, that's a great
a great
idea.
idea.
There aren't enough places for children to play.
There are
There aren't
place
enough
for
place
children
for
to
children to
play.
play.
All right. So what we're going to do now is we actually have a bit of time. So we're going to do all 3 proposals. So you're going to write about, you're going to switch playground with
Mhm,
Highway High School Park,
mhm.
and you're going to change the in my opinion part with I think, I don't think, in my opinion. After that, you're going to create something new.
Mhm.
So it's 3 conversations. I will give you about 10 minutes to complete. Oh, I should make that a different color. Change it to blue. Okay, about 8 more minutes. About 6 more minutes. Four more minutes. About 3 more minutes. 2 minutes. One more minute. All right. So we got 3 conversations. We'll start with Vanessa. We'll do 1 and then switch to Thou, then back forth, back forth.
Okay. Did you hear about the mayor proposal? No, what proposal? The town is planning to build a new highway. I think that is a bad idea. The environment is more damaged.
Very good. Thou.
Oh, the town is planning to build a highway. I think that's a great idea. It will bring more business to the city.
Very good. Next.
And
Yep, we'll have Vanessa go again.
Okay. The town is planning to build a new high school. I don't think this is bad idea because the buildings are very old. That is good. Teacher.
Yep. That's
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Okay, Thou.
the town is planning to build a new high school. I think that's a bad idea because they have 2 big high school ready. I'm worried they don't have more children.
Very good. Next, Vanessa.
Okay. The town is planning to build a new park. In my opinion, it's a good idea because the children need more space for playing and make exercise.
Very good. And last, Thou.
Yeah. The town is planning to build more the park. I think that's a great idea because they have more play for the children to play.
Very good. All right. So let's go to the worksheet. I find the games could be a little boring. So the worksheet. Let's take a look. All right. Number 1. Are there signs for town hall meetings in Meriden? Have you ever seen one?
What?
Have you ever seen a sign
sign?
for town hall meeting?
Never go. I don't know.
I don't see.
Yeah, I never see them either.
No, I'm new in Meriden.
So in Connecticut, the way we hear about town hall meetings
Mhm.
is the newspaper or Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a town hall meeting before?
I never.
In, in Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the signs.
Mm,
Yeah, in the country.
yep. In the countryside.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I've been to town hall meetings here in my town. They're boring. Actually, no, I take that back. There have been times where they be fighting. And let's see. Let me actually show you something from a TV show. There's a TV show that used to be on a long time ago. Have you ever heard of the Gilmore Girls?
Gilmore? I hear. Yeah.
It's an old one, but one of
Yeah.
their big jokes in the show
Mhm.
was the town hall meetings.
Mhm.
Let's see if I can find a video of one of their town hall meetings.
That meeting is maybe is for the only complemental the I don't know.
So sometimes
All right, let's move on to.
Oops, that was loud. So sometimes town hall meetings can be kind of funny to go to because sometimes people talk about some weird stuff. Even the town hall meetings in my town, some people go and they talk about really strange things that make no sense.
Okay.
So this one is from the show.
To the next order of business. A very serious matter has been brought to our attention, and I would like to bring to the floor for discussion the possible negative ramifications of the inn owner and diner owner dating.
That's us.
We're talking about us. As you all know, the relationship we have feared for some time has emerged, and we need to carefully consider whether or not we can support this.
God.
We're sitting right here. Yes, we see you, Luke, and as a member of the town, you are welcome to voice your opinion. Voice my... I open the floor up for discussion. All right. Luke's Diner is a staple in this town. Most of us eat there on a regular basis. The Dragonfly Inn, though newer than Luke's Diner, has also become very important in our community. The commingling of the owners of these two establishments can only set the stage for disaster.
What the hell is he talking about?
Well, he's not happy with our commingling.
Think of the consequences.
Okay.
What will happen when the relationship goes sour?
I'll show you
As,
another
let's face it, most
show.
of Lorelai's relationships do.
In a second.
We'll have to choose. Suddenly, you'll either be a Luke or a Lorelai. Or if you're Kirk and you can't make a decision to save your life, you'll be neither. He's probably right. That's bad for the economy, bad for the town. I vote against this.
Are you gonna make us break up?
I think you're overreacting, Taylor.
People, do I have to remind you about Faye Wellington and Art Brush? Do I?
Yeah. Faye owned the flower shop and Art owned the candy store, and they fell madly in love about 10 years ago. Big romance.
And for a while, it all worked very synergistically. Flowers and candy seemed like a perfect match.
Until Art met Margie. Fudge Queen. Ooh, that was bad.
The whole town split right down the middle. Suddenly, you could buy flowers or you could buy candy.
Valentine's Day was a nightmare.
Par for the course for me. Eventually, the hostility forced Art to move.
Faye never married. She stopped making candy. It was very sad.
And those storefronts were empty for a year. No one wanted to be there.
God, this sounds terrible. Maybe they have a point.
No, they don't have a...
Oh, terrible.
So here's another example. This
Wonderful.
is from a newer show, but Parks and Rec, town hall meeting. I have to, let's do this one.
What I hear when I'm being yelled at is caring loudly at me.
Now, I have a few things I want to say about Laura Linney. There is a disturbing lack of benches.
Oh, wait. Sorry. That was not a good video because it skips around.
Yeah.
Let's do like a park and rec. Sure, let's go for this one.
Who's next? Yes, ma'am.
This is a planned demic.
Oh, sorry. That's real. That's actually real. And it kind of ruins the joke if it's real. So we'll do this one.
What I hear when I'm being yelled at is people caring loudly at me.
Now, I have a few things I want to say about Laura Linney. There is a disturbing lack of benches in Ramsett Park. I want to sit more.
I found a sandwich in one of your parks, and I want to know why it didn't have mayonnaise. What's so funny?
Oh.
What are you, some kind of moron? Why don't you have hand dryers in the park bathrooms? They're so much more sanitary than paper towels. Anyone knows that.
Ham and mayonnaise.
No.
Ham and mayonnaise.
No.
Ham and mayonnaise. Except for turnip. Except for turnip.
My daughter's 5.
Well, your daughter is an idiot. Her daughter is an idiot. Her daughter is an idiot.
No.
Her daughter is
No,
an idiot.
no, she's not.
Government shut down. Who's going to stop Al Qaeda?
Yeah. So that's an extreme. But the funny thing is, if you do go to town hall meetings, you can meet one or two people who are like that.
Yeah.
It's it can be entertaining, except for now because everything's on Zoom. You don't get so much entertainment from it.
Yeah.
So, on Wednesday, that will be our last class for the spring. If you want to take summer classes, they are in the morning. The higher level is, I believe, 10:30 to 12.
Oh my goodness.
But I gotta double check the time. But you're not required to go to summer school. It's an extra class for about 4 weeks.
For what week?
It will start June 14th, and it will end. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 on July 8th. So it's a very short class. Usually we do 5 weeks, but this year we're doing 4.
Yes, but I'm going to vacation to Puerto Rico, so and the hours is no good because it's in the morning.
But the good thing is next year we should be meeting at Maloney High School in the fall, and the classes will be 2 times at school and 1 time on Zoom.
Okay, nice.
And I even talked the school into buying textbooks for us. So we're going to have brand new books next year as well.
Nice.
So I'm excited because I wanted those books very much.
Yeah.
So, and I'll let you know what the book is next class. I'm not sure, actually. Probably after registration, when we know what class everyone's going to be in, I'll let people know in case you want to buy your own book, because the school books you can't write in, but they are books you can write in if you buy one.
Okay.
So I will see everyone on Wednesday for our last class.
Yes. Thank you,
And
teacher.
have a good night.
You too.
Good night.
See you next
Wednesday.
Next
Yeah.
Wednesday. See you Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yep.
See you
Okay.
Wednesday.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.